Dr. Stephen A. Holditch, class of 1969, Blooming Grove, Company F1.
I was born in a town called Blooming Grove, Texas. People ask me where that is, and I tell them it's between Frost and Berry. And then they ask me where that is, and I say it's between Corsicana and Hillsboro. My dad was a cotton farmer, or grew up as a cotton farmer, and decided he didn't want to live his life that way, so he got into the oil and gas business. In 1965, A&M was much smaller. It was an all-male university, and the Vietnam War was starting to heat up. One thing I remember about the university back then is we had a very serious, conservative group of students, and while there was a lot of anti-war protests going on at other universities, we never had any of that.
Dr. Stephen Holditch was one of 3 brothers to attend Texas A&M as members of the Corps of Cadets. He graduated from Texas A&M in 1969, earning a PhD in petroleum engineering in 1975. For the past 40 years, he has been a member of the Texas A&M faculty, teaching 97 courses and serving on more than 175 graduate committees. His time in the Corps taught him some valuable lessons for later in life.
I think the Corps is your life in 4 years. You go from low person on the totem pole to running everything, and you'll do for the next 20 years in your life. You do that also in business or whatever you choose to do. You start off at the bottom and work your way up. Learning how to lead at Texas A&M, and I credit that to the Corps, the leadership part, has ended up helping me in my career. I started a consulting company and ended up with a pretty good sized consulting company that Schlumberger ended up buying, and I ended up being one of the leaders in Schlumberger in their technology area. Been a leader in the Society of Petroleum Engineers, which allowed me to travel all over the world and see different cultures, and I know that the oil and gas industry sometimes doesn't get enough credit for how it has improved the standard of living in the entire world. And I know there's a lot left to be done, but getting to travel the world and work in a high-tech industry has been a real impact on my life, and I can trace all that back to learning how to be a leader. And I really credit learning how to be a leader back to the Corps of Cadets.
Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the Corps of Cadets Hall of Honor, Dr. Stephen A. Holditch, class of 1969.